Well, hello, travelers. Todd here. We're traveling around Disney, and as you can tell, we have made our way back into the Magic Kingdom. And it's not even August 1st. It is July 11th, and we are back. Definitely want to go try some Hushpuppies, because they're back, and maybe try some beignets, but at a different location. So come along, and let's see what the Magic Kingdom had to offer us today. As we make our way, it looks like the Magic Kingdom monorail is down. We could take the ferry boat. I could get a cup of coffee if I do that. Or the resort monorail. I think I'm gonna get a, no, there's already a line for coffee. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the resort monorail. Crowd's really not looking that bad. I mean, it is July 11th. It is, as you can see, 3:45 in the afternoon, right there by the Citizens clock right there on Main Street, where we're heading down this way. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe stop in and get a little cooled off right over here at the Main Street Cinema. You know this is our favorite air conditioning location. Okay, we found our ears, and I even shared our little secret with these folks right here, but they are checking out the AC, telling you this is the best place to come. Yeah, I'm really loving these afternoon crowds. Looks really good. Oh, she's just a beauty. I don't know if she'll ever go back to the original colors, but I'm kind of loving those colors, so we might as well get used to that for a while. But I don't think they'll ever go back to the gray castle that we had. Maybe Casey's today? No, that's right. We're getting us some Hushpuppies and Beignets. I cannot wait. See new cast members over here training right there. The new costumage looking great. Scrim is still up on the plaza, so if you got reservations for the plaza thinking you're going to watch fireworks, it's not going to happen for a little bit. But I do love and respect how Disney puts a scrim on the outside to show you what it's going to look like on behind, or what it already looks like behind. So that's pretty nice. So let's head over to, of course, you know, we're going to Columbia Harbor House first. We're going to go try these Hushpuppies. That's all I'm going to buy today. Crowds really aren't too bad. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's only about 90 degrees, so that's nice. Okay, but you know we got to check out Sleepy Hollow to see how the lines are for those new waffles, which, I'm sorry, they need to go back to the old waffles. Maybe if nobody buys the new waffles, they'll go back to the old waffles. You never know. So let's go over there, check Sleepy Hollow before we head to Columbia. Oh, and Country Bear. We got to go talk about Country Bear. Well, they have a little line. Oh, no, it's getting bigger. So maybe the Mickey waffles are winning them over. I don't know. We'll have to try them one of these days. Maybe I need to give them a fair shot. First destination is in sight right up here, Columbia Harbor House. Right there. You know what we're coming for. I'm just so glad they brought them back. I just wonder if it was a supplier issue. Maybe they just couldn't get them. Maybe we jumped the gun a little bit. I don't know. But we're gonna go try some Hush Puppies at the Harbor House and see if we're the same. Well, the menu remains the same. Still doesn't say Hush Puppies in there anywhere. So let's go take a look inside. Did I get too excited too soon? They're not on the menus outside. They're not on a mobile order app. You have to come to the register to order. But if you look at the menu, right there under soups and sides, Hush Puppies, $4.99. And you know that's what we're having. Travelers, they are back. I am so excited. All I got was Hush Puppies. Right there. You get 6 Hush Puppies for $4.99. Now, I don't know if that's a deal or not, but they are back. You get them with your dinner. I always get malt vinegar. And by the way, if you eat malt vinegar with your fish or Hush Puppies or fries, you have to ask for it behind the counter. It is not at the accoutrement stand. You have to ask for it behind the counter. I did not know that, so had to go back and get some malt vinegar. So let's give these Hush Puppies a try. I just absolutely love malt vinegar with Hush Puppies and fish, but that is them right there. Right there, very uniform. The malt vinegar just smells wonderful. These are so good. I can't believe they took them off. There's the inside of those. Actually tastes a little sweeter. That's not a bad thing with me. You know that. Sweetness is goodness. So, glad Columbia Harbor House got their Hush Puppies back. We're going to walk over to Country Bear, see the new marquee, see the new set list outside, take a look around over there. I know it doesn't open officially until July 17th, but we will talk about that when we get over there. And then on our final stop, we're going to try the beignets over at Friar Nook's. Or Nook. Still don't know how to say that. I'll have to see it today. I am going to ask for out honey to see if that might make a difference. And just see how that location does them. So we will head over there, check out some more stuff at the Magic Kingdom, check out ride times. I think Haunted Mansion was 50 minutes. So the ride times are holding steady. In fact, hold on, let me check my Disney experience. I love this app. Wait times today. The princesses are at 55 minutes. Ooh, Mine Train is 75. Ooh, that's rough. Small World is at 25. Haunted Mansion at 50. Ooh, Jungle Cruise 60. It's a little busier. Thunder Mountain's at 45. Remember, Tiana's is a virtual queue. You got to get your virtual queue early in the morning to be able to ride that ride, or to buy a way onto that ride. Same way with Tron. Just got to remember that. And Space Mountain's 40. Over in Tomorrowland, it's not too busy. It doesn't look like. The longest waves is Buzz Lightyear at 30, and then Space Mountain at 40. So that's not too bad. So the crowds are here, but they're very manageable today. The worst thing about today is the humidity. Not even the heat. It is the humidity. So I'm going to enjoy some more of my Hush Puppies, which I'm so excited. And we will take a walk over to Country Bears and also take a look at the arcade. Not much has probably changed, I'm sure. Just walls still up and all that stuff. Hasn't been that long. So we'll take a look at all that and then try some beignets before we leave the park. Just finish up with those Hush Puppies. I am so glad they are back on the menu. But remember, like I said, you can't mobile order them and you can't see them on the menu outside. You got to go inside to order, but they are there. So that is great. Now, let's head on over here to the old Country Bear Jamboree, because I've got some exciting news for you guys. I cannot wait to share. There's the old beautiful Liberty Bell. She just pulled back in. Tiana's up and running right over there. Didn't get a virtual queue because I can't get a virtual queue for that because we can't get until after 2, and usually by then all the reservations are already taken. So that's okay. We'll still get another chance to ride it in the future. So heading this way. And if you usually come over by Diamond Horseshoe there, the bears are usually out. They're either out here or on the porch area. So always look out for the bears. They're out and about. Down here to the shooting gallery, about the same, just the wall's still up. Don't see any construction going on back there. The DVC, what's that called? Outpost, sales center, whatever it may be. They're back open. They weren't before. But so far, just that right there. But that's where we're heading to. The Country Bear Jamboree. The ropes are open. The ropes are up. It is not yet open. Remember, that opens July 17th. But we have some exciting news that I want to share with you guys. Get a beautiful picture of that sign right there. Critics rave. Don't hibernate on this one. Go. A show the whole pack will love. I'll have the growling in the aisles right there. It is back. The clock is up. There's the gang right there. Cannot wait to see this show. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So here's the exciting news. Country Bear Jamboree doesn't open until July 17th. Some of you guys may have already seen some of the videos out because Disney not only invited the cast members on the 10th for a cast member preview, Magic Kingdom cast members only, by the way, but they also invited their Disney invited influencers. So those influencers and media people got to come also with the cast members to see Country Bear. But on Saturday night, let's see which is when. Saturday night, today's the 11th, so the 13th, they have a D23 event, and Daniel and Matt of the Goo Crew Live actually invited us to join them for the D23 event. So we get to come this coming Saturday night to come see Country Bear Jamborees at the D23 event. And the good thing about the D23 event, there's actually, there will be a commemorative poster that they will give out, and the Imagineers will be there to talk about how they changed the show and how they did the different characters and stuff like that. So we are pretty excited about that. I have not seen any previews, any snippets, or anything like that. I'm trying to hold out. I've seen a lot of thumbnails. I know it's going to be great. You know me, I'm very positive. So we cannot wait to come see Country Bears on the 13th. And then when you guys will be able to see that, it'll probably be the 14th. I'll put that video out so you can share it with us on that. So we will be here Saturday night in the Magic Kingdom starting at 7:30 to come see Country Bears Jamboree. Pretty exciting. And this being the 11th, they are still having cast member previews. Like I said, Magic Kingdom cast only, but they're still doing the previews for these guys, so that's pretty awesome. So it's getting pretty exciting. Now we'll have Country Bears open back up over here in Frontierland, along with Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Okay, let's head over to my favorite pathway. I gotta go take a look at Tiana's. I can hear the screams in the distance, so we'll go over here and then head up this way to the left. There's beautiful Thunder Mountain, which I've seen reports that this may be going down for a little bit of a refurbishment right there. So I guess when two open, one goes down. I guess that's how it's going to work. Let's head over this way to Tiana's. Looks like these boats are coming down fast and furious, and they are getting soaking wet. Somebody said they thought like there was a super soaker or something turned on, but everybody looks like they are getting nice and wet. And you can hear the screams. Still a fantastically designed, beautiful ride, I believe. Actually got some cast members in that boat. Must be doing a bump out or a shift exchange right there. That sounded like a good boat. Just look how pretty that is, though. Checking out the line here at the Golden Outpost. This is where we tried the beignets before that I didn't care for. There goes the train. So there's a big line here. So we're going to head over to Fantasyland, to Friar Nook's, and see if their beignets might be a little bit better. And looking at that crowd, now you know why I always take the bypass over here to the left. because I really don't want to fight all those folks right there. And this is what the bypass looks like right here. There's the main road right out there. Always come this way, and usually Chip and Dale sometimes are out here. I am just so happy to be back in the Magic Kingdom. Can't believe Disney. Usually through the month of July, cast members are usually always blocked off from their main gates and from their guest passes. But now Disney is allowing the cast members to check after 2, from 2 or after, to see if there's any availability for the Magic Kingdom. Now all the other parks are still available, but for the Magic Kingdom, not only for ourselves, but for our guest passes. So that's really nice. So we will be back at the Magic Kingdom in July, and I'm just so excited. I mean, it's the Magic Kingdom. Look at this behind me. Everything. It's one of my favorite places. Oh, I just love this place. Okay, now let's go get some beignets, and we'll check the times. Man, that music is loud coming out of Peter Pan's. Woo. Jeez. Small World still 25 minutes. Peter Pan's is down. I forgot they had a refurbishment. That's why they're not on the thing. But you know, if they were open, it'd be at least 60 minutes. It's always 60 minutes or longer at Peter Pan. But they're going through a little refurbishment right now. So, game plans, if you're doing rope drop, head straight to Mine Train. Make your reservations for Tiana's at 7, and then when you do the rope drop, head to Mine Train, because Peter Pan will not be available. Over here by the carousel, heading this way over to Friar Nook's. So it's not as busy because Peter Pan is down, so that's nice, but it's still busy. Always like the stroller parking lot that's always out in front of the carousel, because not only is it for the carousel, but it's also for the princess meet and greet. That's where they park their strollers. Okay, the line doesn't look too bad over here at Friar Nook's. Might be a good game plan. Instead of going to Tiana's, come over to Friar Nook. It is Nook, not Nooks. It is Nook. I can see the sign. Come over to Friar Nook and get your beignets. Okay, and there they are right there. Now it does, let's see, does it say honey? Light, sweet, and fluffy beignets with powdered sugar and honey. Okay, I'm gonna ask them for no honey. See if this makes a difference, but everybody's getting them. They even have the Tiana sipper right there. Right there's the price, and that is the sipper. Yes, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that's the sipper right there. So, awesome to have them here. Beignets have been acquired at Friar's Nooks. They look fantastic. I will have to give them credit. You can smell them because they just came out of the fryer. No honey. Beignets do not have honey. Sorry. Sopapillas have honey, but not beignets. Powdered sugar only. But these are from Friar Nooks. Waited. There was 2 people ahead of me in line, so definitely might be the good place to come if you're wanting the beignets and not have to stand in line over there by Tiana's. Plus, they have all the other little treats that Tiana's has over there. Not the gumbo, but the sipper cup and the drink, so that's nice. Plus, look at the size of water they gave me. That was really nice. I'm telling you, make sure you stay hydrated. You may not think it's hot, but that humidity will get you quickly. So, okay, let's give these beignets a try. Here we go. Got one, not too bad. Still warm. Look at all that powdered sugar. I'm giving these such a good chance. Here we go. If you can get them fresh out of the fryer, much better. I will have to say still, the interior, I know it's supposed to be hollow like that, but it's supposed to be a little more fluffier dough, if I'm not mistaken. And Johnny, I think you can weigh in on this one. Since you live in that area, you and Steve, if you guys can tell me if this is how a beignet should truly look, and I believe it should be light and fluffy inside. It's a little dense, still makes it a little drier. The ones over at Golden Outpost, these beat those. So if you want a beignet in the park, come over here to get the beignet. If you want the best beignet, head over to Riverside at the French Quarter. That's where you're going to find your best beignet, especially the Sunday. Gotta make sure I wipe my mouth. Michelle gets on to me about that all the time. If you're ever over there, we have tried that Sunday with Laurie and Todd when we were on vacation. It's a great Sunday, so definitely give it a try. These aren't bad, but I would still head over to the French Quarter and get my beignets. Thank everybody for being part of our traveling family. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you see the little icon, I can't ever remember where it is on the video, of our little logo, if you click that, that'll also make you a subscriber, which I didn't know that. Michelle just filled me in on that here recently. Also, I want to thank our channel members on YouTube. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank everybody for all your support and watching the videos. And the biggest thing you can do for us is share our videos. We just started a new series. I think we're going to go weekly with the news from the Q's. I think that's a great name. Katie actually said that'd be a great podcast name. So we're going to go, if we ever do a podcast, that's the name of the podcast. News from the Q's, because then we can cover all the parks and everything happening. So that's going to continue. I think that'll be on Wednesday afternoons when we'll post those, any new news or anything like that. So, but just thank you everybody. Thank you so much for coming along. Forget, over on Facebook we have the Traveling Around Disney group and a Traveling Around Disney page. Now the group is for you guys to post your trips and your adventures. So that's definitely what we want to do. We want to know what you think of the beignets. We want to know what you think of the drinks in the parks. We want to know where you go to vacation and what you're seeing and what you're doing. So that is the perfect place for you. Traveling Around Disney family over on Facebook. So come join our group over there. I'm going to finish this one beignet, top. I might eat another top. And then just walk around the park a little bit more. But it is great to be back in the Magic Kingdom, and it is great having you guys with me. So thank you so much. I'm sorry Michelle couldn't be here, but she will be on the upcoming video. She will be at Country Bears with us Saturday night, so she'll be on Sunday's video. So you guys will get to see her then. So we're pretty excited about that, and we want to thank Matt and Daniel one more time for inviting us to that event. That is really nice of them. If you don't watch their live streams, Goo Too You live, go watch the live streams. That's really the only live stream I watch for my Disney park information. So go give them a watch. Leaving Friar Nook's right over here. The beignets have been, I don't know. Might say something a little controversial here, but I think I like the original beignets that they had the very first time when they announced the ride over at Golden Oak Outpost, the cronut looking beignet that had the strawberries. I enjoyed those much better than the ones that are in the park now. But hey, who knows? You guys may love them. Hopefully Storybook Treats here. It's another great location. It's a soft serve, but we know Dole Whip Day is coming up, July 18th, so hopefully they'll have something. You know, we'll be at Pineapple and I, and anywhere we can find a Dole Whip around the loop. I think we're going to try to do that if we can get into the parks the 18th. If not, we'll just be over to Polynesian eating Dole Whip all day. I think that's a great idea. Oh, I see Tigger and Pooh leaving. We'll take a look at their wait time. Wait time's 35 minutes for Pooh and friends right there. There we go. That is their meet and greet right beside their ride, which I think is a great way to do that. Right there is their meet and greet. Right there is the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh Adventures right there. Well, look who we have here. There he goes. Hey, Tigger! There he goes. And right behind him, there's Pooh. Okay, and they're heading back to their meet and greet. So let's head on this way past Cheshire Cat here and back to Main Street. Cheshire Cat here. Teacups was a 15-minute wait, by the way. Not too bad. And just look at that beauty right there. People taking pictures. We're gonna stop and wait for them to get their picture. You gotta get that great castle picture. Okay, travelers, I hope you enjoyed our trip back to the Magic Kingdom in July. I am so excited we get to come back, and trust me, we will be back as much as we possibly can. After work, before work, days off, we are definitely coming back as much as we can. So thanks so much for traveling along with us and being part of our traveling family. And until next time, travelers, like we always say, travel and adventure is out there.